Hey everybody, and welcome to the Carousel of Connor. What's going on, guys? Another live here. Hopefully I won't be muted this time. Alright, cool. Alright, looks like we got some people here too right away, which is really awesome. It's a Wednesday. We are going to do a giveaway later on in the live stream too, which will be cool. I was hoping this would be like a 1,000 kind of subscriber countdown, and I was hoping we could get 1,000 on this very show, but I'm not sure if we're gonna hit that. I'm staying positive, but I think it is gonna be kind of tough to do that. I'm kind of keeping track right now. That's what I'm looking at. But yeah, we got a little ways to go here. I'm about 23 away, so it is what it is, guys. We're still gonna have fun if we make it or not. Get some good conversation going. Yeah, so how's everyone's day going? We'll start off with that, and then we can talk some Disney, of course. I see we got Morgan in here for sure. I see Richard as well. All right, good. You guys can hear me just fine. Very nice. But yeah, guys, a lot to look forward to. This weekend is going to be got a little hair there. This weekend's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm actually doing like my first like staycation since I've stayed in Orlando, and we're going to a Universal resort. I'm doing that on Friday, and then Friday night I'm actually doing the Informer event, which is going to be pretty cool. And then some of my usual some of my usual viewers, Tim and Katie, they also have a channel, and they just rode Velocicoaster today. They just arrived, I believe, today, actually. So they're in Universal now, but they were kind enough. I think I'm going to meet up with them on Saturday. And actually, Morgan, who's in here right now, I think Morgan is going to be at Universal on Sundays. It's going to be a very Universal-filled weekend. Don't know how much I'm going to film. Definitely on Friday, I'm filming a lot. Saturday, I'm going to film a lot. But on Sunday, I might take off on Sunday, to be quite honest. But also, I want to get your guys' feedback, too, because I was at the Character Warehouse this morning, and very poor, very poor. It just, like, not a lot of stuff. Honestly, like, besides maybe 5 or 6 very small items, I would say there's not going to be much different from last week's video to this week's video, except that they don't have the Junior Burke. So, one thing I've been looking at, though, is a lot of, like, Burlington, like the Burlington stores sell Disney Parks merch. So I was thinking about maybe going to that tonight and showing what is at the Character Warehouse, but also throwing the Burlington in there, because that's like Disney Parks merch that most people could get like at their homes, because it's not just here. I've seen videos and I've seen other things like around the country. So I thought it'd be cool to show everyone that you can not only get that like here, but you can really get some of that stuff anywhere. I'm going to do Target and Walmart. I'm definitely doing that. After this weekend, I'm going to do a Target Walmart. It's going to be like a bonus video. It's not going to be like one of my typical like Monday or Friday ones, but I'm going to do that. I got that plan. Yeah, we'll talk about Boo Bash for sure. But yeah, I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. Like, do you think that would be like a good idea? Like, do like half, not even half, because I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have much footage from Character Warehouse today. There seriously was not a lot, but do you think that Burlington would be like a good idea? Like, kind of split it? Because I feel bad, because I feel like everyone comes for the Friday Character Warehouse videos, but at the same time, I'm like, everyone always like one comment I always get. I mean, I get this comment a bunch of times, like when I do release those videos on Fridays. Everyone's like, "Oh, I wish I could get Disney Parks merch by me." It's like, well, I think you can. They just don't know it. So I thought that'd be kind of cool to show that, but I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on that. And if not, my plan is to go to. Sorry. If not, if that doesn't work, my plan is to go to the Character Warehouse on International tomorrow. But if for those people who are just joining, I did ask a question. because everyone always like says on Fridays, and one big comment I always get is like, hey, like, how can I get like Disney Parks merch? Like, I wish I could go to the Character Warehouse. I noticed that some like Burlington coat factories do sell Disney merch. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you guys that Disney Parks merch too, not just Disney. So, and stuff that literally I saw like at the Character Warehouse. I went to one today just to look, and there was some stuff from the Character Warehouse that was at Burlington Coat Factory, which is pretty crazy. But would that be like, would you guys mind that in a video, right? Like if I decided to do like not even half Character Warehouse, but like a couple minutes Character Warehouse and then go over to Burlington, would you guys like that? Let me know. And we'll see if we can do that. Hey, Cammy, thanks for stopping by. Monica, hello. Ajana Claire, hello. Samantha, everyone's pouring in right now. But yeah, one question I kind of asked guys too. Did you look in the clothes section? Yeah, so I was kind of like looking everywhere. Like I found some good stuff. I found a couple like not Lounge Slide or Junior Burke, anything like that, but it was like some of the bags that they had at the Character Warehouse. They had it at Burlington too. So I thought it might be a cool video to do. Do like half Character Warehouse, half Burlington, because it's been rough, guys. The Character Warehouse has not been cranking out stuff like they used to be. Like last week, it was the same bags. So, hey, Annie, how you doing? And Annie, not yet, I don't think, but soon to be a Florida resident, I believe, which is pretty exciting. And Morgan also teaching Disney here. She's going to be a Florida resident sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. That's okay. All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I know Richard's been pushing for the Walmart or Target. I'm gonna make a promise right now. I'm gonna do that next week. Some point next week that will be up. All right, but now that we talked about that, let's talk about what Morgan wants to talk about, and that's the Boo Bash. I don't know too much about it, so I'm kind of reading about it right now, to be quite honest. But from what I've heard from a lot of people is that it's really not going to be that much different from like the regular Not So Scary, but I don't know if Morgan wants to chime in here. We could also too, if you guys are down for it, like we could like, it'd be kind of cool to bring people on to the live too. I haven't done that yet. If want to get some people on, it doesn't have to be just me sitting here either. I think that'd be cool. Hey Jesse, what's up? And Jesse, so you're one of the big Character Warehouse people here. Right away, I think this week I'm actually gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna do Character Warehouse, but I don't know if you've been lately, but it's been pretty like not that great. And today was not that great either. And so I think I might do like that and Burlington Coat Factory all in one, because there's some Disney Parks merch there. It sounded like Cammy already knew that they had Disney Parks merch, but I have a feeling a lot of people don't. Richard's wife is very happy. That's great. All right, yeah, Morgan says she's down. All right, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it hasn't been good, Jesse. It hasn't been good. So I don't know that much about the Boo Bash, which I think we're going to talk about here. And that was another thing I wanted to do too. So this one was kind of like impromptu, this live stream, because I kind of wanted to make it like a push for 1,000. I was hoping to get 1,000 on this. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's fine. We're going to have fun anyway. But that's kind of why I did this. But after leaving last week's live, one thing I was kind of thinking to myself is like, what I want to do is like really like anything big news and like Disney or something. I would love to do like a live for that. And like almost like, I love it. Like I'm big like into journalism and everything like that. So I love reading. So I can get like a lot of like background information. This I haven't looked into just yet, but I'm going to message Morgan in just a second. All right, cool. All right. And we got Cam in here. Yeah, and Cam's going to be, I was telling you guys in the beginning, busy weekend. Cam's going to be a part of that. We're doing Cabana Bay on Friday, and then also The Informer, which is going to be really cool. I'm excited for that. Yeah, right now I'm up to 977. So, guys, it's been a crawl, guys. I really feel like the 900 to 1,000. I used to think it was just because I was like anticipating so much, but man, I don't know. It's enough about Disney World. We have to get ready for Universal. I know, I'm excited. And also, like, like I was saying before, guys, too, Tim and Katie, who are usually always in these live streams, they're actually there right now. They rode Velocicoaster for the first time today. And Cam's going to hate this, but they actually said they like Haggard's better. I agree. I like Haggard's better too. But Velocicoaster's good. Don't get me wrong, but I do enjoy Haggard's more, me personally. I know I'm very close, Rich. We're getting there. We're getting there. But I'm trying not to worry about too much. We'll get there when we get there. But man, when you get close, it's harder to stay composed like that. But yeah, so I think Morgan might hop on here in a second. Okay, Cam's leaving. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't know that much about like Cabana Bay. I was looking up some stuff today. I'm pretty excited about it. They got like a water slide. A lazy river too. I saw it's kind of cool. I also didn't know it was like 50s and 60s theme either. That was something new I found out today. But I'm excited for that too. Obviously, like I just did a Universal video on Saturday. That was kind of like impromptu too, because I didn't know that Universal was going to do that. I think they announced it Friday, so I went Saturday morning. That was pretty interesting. It was a lot less crowded in the morning. I think it definitely picked up like as we were leaving, but I was kind of trying to get in and out of there. Yeah, and they have a bowling alley too at Cabana Bay. Yeah, it looks awesome. But yeah, going back to just the Universal thing real quick. Yeah, that was kind of like, I didn't expect it to be like that. I don't want to say empty, but just like that small of a crowd. Like it really was not like overwhelming at all, which made it better when you don't have your mask inside or whatever. But yeah, no, that was super interesting. But it looks like it picked up though. It looked like it picked up. Like I was looking at pictures like later in the day and things like that. It definitely looked like the crowds picked up. But for the most part of what I read in the comments and stuff, people are excited. They're excited for the mask to go away inside a little bit, and it seems like a lot of people are vaccinated anyway, so it's been interesting. Day in the life, we could do that if you guys want to see that. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not the most exciting thing. I do a lot of I go to work, I do a lot of sitting here editing. It's not the most exciting. A run here and there, nothing too crazy. And guys, yeah, if you like know anybody or anything or that's interested in like Disney stuff or things like that, like definitely share this live out. Let's get some people in here, get some more subscribers, hopefully. But like I said, if we can't, we can't. It's no problem. So Cam's making a joke because I actually do like a separate YouTube channel for like my freelance work I do. And pretty much how I have this set up is there's like a hook here, but I have a different picture that I put up there, and I have different like lanyards that I put here, and I have different like figurines I put here for that. So this is always not Disney actually, but I was doing something for work today, so I literally changed just like 20 minutes before I got on here. But I actually did buy something new today at Burlington too. I got a I didn't hang it up yet, but it's like the child thing on here. But I think we're gonna get Morgan in here just in a second to talk about the Boo Bash, because I don't know much about this. I think it would be kind of cool to talk about that. Full tour of the World Disney. The only thing with that's gonna be such a long video. I know there is. Yeah, I just feel like that would be so long. But let's get Morgan in here now. Here she is. Hey, Morgan.
Hey.
Yeah, so thanks for coming out so last minute too. I planned this super late.
It's okay.
But that's what I do. This is like the most counter thing. But yeah, so guys, Morgan actually, it's pretty exciting. She's coming here this weekend? Are you coming the whole
or just this weekend? Just on Sunday.
On Sunday. That's cool. And then you're going to Universal. So yes. I think we'll be meeting up, I'm pretty sure. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And then the Boo Bash. So let's talk about this. Like, I don't know that much about it. Literally, all I know is that like a lot of people were saying that it's very similar to like Not So Scary. Or no?
I don't
Okay.
think so. So this reminds me a lot of an after hours event more than Not So Scary. So in the past, Disney has had Not So Scary, and then they've had after hours, which was like an addition onto there. And I know that some of their after hours events, they have like free food, free drinks. You get to meet the characters. You don't have as many people in the parks. But this one's like they said it was originally supposed to be like instead of Mickey's Not So Scary, but this is like a lot of money to go for half the time that you would normally get, and you don't get any real perks other than some cavalcades.
How much money is it? Because I saw Cam was saying it's a lot too.
So it's anywhere from $120 to $200 per ticket.
Okay, I'm seeing this right now.
As it gets closer to Halloween, the price typically increases. When I went to Mickey's Not So Scary a few years ago, I think it was like 3 years ago, and I went for like the week before Halloween, and it was only $60.
Okay.
And you got 6 hours in the park.
All right.
This one, you're only getting 3 hours.
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it, really.
Yeah, and you got to meet the characters in their Halloween outfits and everything, but you can't meet characters right now. All you're going to get is like 3 special cavalcades and possible appearance of Maleficent in her dragon form.
Okay. That's interesting too, because I probably should know more about this, but like what's been like the overall like as far as like just like the Disney sphere, like are people like kind of like upset about this? Like
yeah, a lot of people seem to be upset about it. They seem to be like, a lot of people are saying it's not going to be worth the money because you don't get those perks that you would normally get. Like, yeah, you'll probably get to ride Seven Dwarfs without a ride, or without a line. But other than that, like,
yeah. I love Disney, but like I can't help but think this is like a common trend we see, right? Where you get less and you pay more. Like
and they said that there will be like special food there. But what I've noticed is with their past events, they normally start selling the special food 2 hours before the event even starts. So if you have a regular park ticket, you'll be able to get the food anyway.
Okay.
And they don't kick you out of the park. They just say like, you just can't ride anything past a certain point.
And also, too, guys, in the comments, like, be honest, too. Like, is this something that you'd be, like, willing to, like, spend money on? I feel like that'd be kind of interesting, too. We're not going to, like, shame you if you are. But
I think I'll end up going. I want to go probably in August when it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But,
well, I saw, like, Kaylee just commented that, too. That's why I kind of asked that question, too, because I was like, well, if you were already kind of planning on, like, going, like, doing something in October, like, would you just be like, you know what, I'm already on vacation. I might as well just, like, do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think
I'm gonna do it, too, to be quite honest.
Annual pass holders get a discount on it, which I am not. So that doesn't really help me. But
hopefully by then we will be.
I know, hopefully. But I know if you're an annual pass holder, you get like cheaper tickets or something. I think it's like 20% off, I want to say.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But I think it would be interesting to go to see what it is now. But if you're planning on going to the parks, like some people would do it instead of like going to Magic Kingdom one day, and instead of buying a park ticket that day, they used to buy Mickey's Not So Scary. And that's what I was kind of planning on doing throughout the Halloween season. Because even with Mickey's Not So Scary, it's normally limited park capacity anyway. But I don't know that it would be worth it for 3 hours, especially if you have like little ones. Like it's not going to be. Yeah.
Well, it's hard to like maximize your time too.
Yeah, and it seems to be only select nights too. It's only like 20 nights between October and August. So it seems to only be the weekends. Yeah.
I see a comment here. I don't know if you know this. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mean, I already put you on the spot because I invited you like last second, but does the military does military get a discount? Do you know?
I think so. I think the military always gets a discount on tickets regardless. I think it's always the standard 15 to 30% that you would get on like hotels and things. But it might be, I think it would be more towards the 15 side with like a special event like this.
Yeah, I'm literally reading about this as we go, but oh yeah, and I see like all the dates here and everything like that. No,
Yeah,
it's
Jesse.
interesting.
I've only ever done the Not So Scary. I was gonna do the Very Merry Christmas this year, but then COVID happened.
Yeah.
Um, but I've only ever done the Mickey's Not So Scary. And what was fun about the Mickey's Not So Scary is that you also got free candy because they would do trick or treating stations. So
Okay.
even if you were like an adult, you could still go get free candy from them, and you could get like free things at different kiosks. But it doesn't seem
Yeah.
to be that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, first off, hello to Magical Christmas Display. I don't think I said hi when you came in, but here I can do this too. I always forget I can do this, but that's a good question. Like, do you like is that a benefit?
I
I'm
really
trying.
think it depends on who you are,
Okay.
and why you're going. If it's for the low wait times, I've heard lately that the parks are just as low capacity. Like they're like not as many people are going right now because it's hotter.
Mm.
Like they're saying, like my one friend, Chloe from Chloe and Dan, they just
Okay.
went and she said that it's the lowest wait time she's seen since August. That she waited maybe 30 minutes for everything this
Yeah.
past weekend. So I think it really depends. Like if you haven't been in a while, maybe that's a plus if you want to just ride rides. But for me, I would go for the cavalcades, like to
Yeah.
see those, like because I know they said they're going to have Jack and Sally, which is not often we see
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Walt Disney World. I know it's more often to see them at Disneyland. Um, but
Yeah, so it sounds like they're trying to do some things to. I mean, obviously they're gonna to get
yeah,
people in
in
there
my
to promote it.
opinion, $120 is only worth it if I can hug a character again.
I'm not gonna lie, they got this picture of this like funnel cake on here. I'd go just
Oh
for that, to
yeah.
be quite honest. That looks worth it to me.
But that's from 2 years ago, so we don't
Okay.
even know if they're going to bring that back. A
Yeah.
lot of the times they try to do. I found that a lot of the times the Halloween snacks are not as popular as the Christmas snacks because they try to do certain things for the villains. Like I know one year they did a Ursula Dole Whip that
Mm.
was absolutely disgusting.
Okay. That's like
It was
everyone's talking
like,
about this watermelon Dole Whip. Have you heard about that in Springs?
yes, I've heard about it. I want to try it this
I don't think it looks
weekend.
like I don't know. I just like don't when I think of Dole Whip, I don't think of it like on top of fruit. I don't know. I don't think of fruit when I think of Disney, to be quite honest. But I think of like very heavy, very like fried. Like that's
They
what
do
I think.
have lighter. I like the Nutella waffle in
Okay.
Magic Kingdom. That has like a lot of fruit in it and Nutella, and it's like a little healthier. I typically end
Yeah.
up splitting it because I can't eat the whole thing.
Yeah. So it looks like Bill was magical Christmas display all along. So we just got catfished by Bill, but
Oh, Bill.
yeah. But oh, it's cool. But actually, something kind of interesting too, and I think Jesse's still here because I know I've talked to her about this, but I don't know how many of you people watch like Diz Unplugged. But I actually ran into Rhino from that show today at the Character Warehouse. I saw him online, and then when I was in there, I like said hi to him. But do
That's
you watch
awesome.
that? Do you listen to that at all, or
No.
no? It's like a well, I think they do it on YouTube, but I always listen to it on Spotify. I listen to like the audio version. But they do like I don't know if you have you seen the Diz, like the news site? Like it's
Yeah,
pretty
I've
much just
seen
like
it.
yeah.
I try to stick to only one news site because then like they start blurring. But I mainly
Yeah,
look
yeah.
for Disney food blog for my
Okay, yeah.
news and Walt Disney World News Today.
Yeah, that's where I go a lot. I do
Those are the
them in all
two.
ears too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't know about all ears till like this year.
Yeah, yeah.
So I haven't really watched too much of their stuff, but
Yeah, because like that's one thing I need to get better at is like paying attention to like Disney news, the Boo Bash,
I
for
literally
example. But
check Disney News every like 20 seconds.
yeah, well, that's like so I added all ears and the what did you say WW News Today,
Yeah.
WGW News Today. I added that too on Twitter, and since then I've been a little more up to date too.
I mainly follow them for like their merch releases, like with pins and
Oh,
things.
okay.
Because I need to get them pins. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was like two today. Like the Character Warehouse literally had like no new pins either. But it was the same thing last week too. I don't think there was any new pins, but
I feel
yeah,
like
I have a feeling it's just like
when I went back in when was the last time I was there? April, May, something like that. When I was there last, I felt like nothing had changed from February. Like it was pretty much all the same stuff with like little bits of new sprinkled in here and there.
they get into like ruts, I feel like, where they just don't have much. But then I think it was either right after you left or right before you like arrived. They had the it was like literally those lounge flies. It was like the Magic Kingdom one with like it had like the snacks on and everything, and then they also had the Sully bag, and then that was like the thing for like a week, and then next week they had that and the Doonies.
Yeah,
which,
that was the peak. That was like
the
2 weeks before I came, and then the week after I came was Vera Bradley.
Well, I felt bad too because a lot of people were asking me. They're like, "Oh, do you think like the lounge flies will like stick around?" I was like, "Yeah," because they were literally everywhere. Like they were putting them on like the top shelves. They were putting them on like that main display in the back.
Yeah.
And this is all at Vineland too, but so I was like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna be there," and then they were gone. So I don't know like where they went, but there's no way they had so many. I don't see how they got rid of them that fast. But
yeah, I wonder what they do with them after they go. I've heard that. I've heard that like merch has like a cycle and that it goes to the parks first, then it goes to Shop Disney if it does well, and they'll produce more, and then it will go to Shop Disney or like their Shop Disney exclusives. And then anything they don't sell from there will go to the Character Warehouse, and then anything they don't sell from the warehouse goes to the outlets.
Okay, because I saw on April's 13 Nerdy Moms channel too, she did a video with like her sister. And she asked her about Cast Connections, and she was saying that like it's pretty much the same stuff. She said the only thing that was a little different was like a Cast Connections. They had like a little more like unique stuff. Like she was saying that you could actually get like chicken fingers. They had like them in like bags, and you could like get that for Cast Connections, which is like I don't know. I'd get it. Like I don't even know how good like the chicken fingers are at Disney, but I mean I'd get them. I remember like living in New Jersey when you found out they were doing the ice cream bars for the first time. I was going to like every Target, like trying to find like the ice cream bars.
Oh yeah, I just saw those yesterday or the other day at Target, and I was like, oh, Mickey bars.
Because I think when they first released them, they were only going to like Publix and they were only going to like Targets in like Florida. Like so, they were like, oh, they have them out, but like it wasn't like up like Northeast or anything like that.
Yeah.
But then eventually they got them. But Jesse says something interesting here too. I did not know this actually. Apparently, they're owned by the same company.
Whoa! What?
Yeah, I did not know that.
That wouldn't shock me because they are like if they combined forces, they would be
like two juggernauts. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean AJ's voice is just so soothing. I just love listening to her talk about food.
Yeah, like all ears. I honestly like read more of their stuff than I watch like the YouTube channel. But like Molly, she does a really good job too. I do like her a lot too. Mickey. Do you not feel the same way?
I was never into YouTube until like last.
I think I remember you saying this.
Yeah, and so like I never understood how people could like go on YouTube and watch videos for like hours.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until quarantine that I was like, oh, you know what? Let me try this. And then I got hooked. And then I was like, you know what? I could do this.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I was actually reading the other day. Interesting thing it was saying about YouTube that it was saying that some people are having like some smaller growth right now because I'm looking at my phone, but smaller growth because like it was such a peak during quarantine. Like so many people were watching like they'd never watched before. A bunch of people started like creating that weren't creating before. So like that's kind of insane too, because I feel like I was a little late to the party because I didn't start until November. So at that point, more things were opened up. What did you say?
You've passed me, and I started 3 months before you.
Yeah. But like I know, like Cam, I don't know if he's still in here, but like he hit at like great time too. Like he started like right in the middle of like quarantine. I've seen a lot of people that started like right in the beginning of it. So that's good on them. That's a good time to get into it. But yeah, it was interesting too. Yeah, because I remember when I first met Cam, we were talking, and he was talking about like how it was weird because he said like they would just drive into Disney property because they used to always go, but they couldn't go into the parks. And he was saying it was like almost like eerie. And I think one time they actually took like a wrong turn or something. He said, I think it was like Hollywood Studios. And he said all of these security cars like came out. I really should have Cam on here to tell the story because it's his story. But it was kind of it's kind of like interesting the way he was like talking about it, though, and how weird it was. And I've seen a bunch of like, I remember seeing on Instagram too, you would see a bunch of people and they would like literally be like in the street under like the Walt Disney World sign. Like, when could you do that now? You couldn't. You would get run over.
Well, I know I knew a lot of people that lived down that, like, obviously my sister lived down there at the time, and I knew a lot of people that worked at Disney that got furloughed or laid off, and they would go and do that. And apparently, if you could only go at night because the Walt Disney World police were watching and going after people that were doing it because they didn't want them stopping in the middle of the road.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That would have been like such a weird time too to go to Disney where it's like empty, because like, I mean, that's got to be like one of the only situations that would ever happen. So
yeah, and I don't think really anything was. I don't even think the restaurants were really open, like even for pickup. Like I think they shut everything down. So
yeah, like
really,
what was the deal with like Disney Springs? Like, were they opened at all? Like, were they doing takeout?
Parts of them were open for delivery, but like that's kind of not on. Like, I don't think you have to go under the sign. Do you have to go under the sign to get there?
Yeah, I mean, you can go and not. Yeah. Oh well, actually, I don't know.
Because I think isn't it kind of off property?
Because like if I go from like Vineland's outlets, if I go from there, you have to go through the arches. But I'm trying to think if there's other ways you could. There's definitely is. There's definitely a way you get Disney Springs where you wouldn't go under the arches.
Yeah.
There's like so many different entrances to Disney. Like I'm starting to get more of a grasp, but.
Yeah, me and my sister get lost every time we go.
Like one way I go a lot actually is like from 192. I don't remember the name of the street, but if you turn on to that, it actually brings you like it's weird because like it's not even like Disney property at one point. It's like this like random hotel, and then next to that is like all the Disney bus. Like I think they do the bus training, and then when you go past that, you'll get to a point where only buses can go down straight. But if you go to the right, you're pretty much heading towards like everything. But if you're gonna see anything right away, it's gonna be like the All Stars. It's gonna be like McDonald's, and then you go to the left. It's literally the entrance to Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is right there. Hello to Average Adventures too. I didn't say hello to you. Oh, me too. Yeah, I'm hoping.
We're trying to get him there.
Yeah, I just looked. I gained like 2, so that's good. We're getting closer. So now we're 21 away. So.
You're gonna get there. I think it's. I do think like growth has kind of slowed over the past like week or so for a lot of people. Like I haven't seen as many people hitting like.
Yeah, and I think it might be like kind of what we were just talking about too. Is like more things are opening up now, so it's like you can actually do more. You know, like more people can. And like even on like just like Facebook groups too, you see people like, oh, we just booked our Disney vacation. Oh, we just finally did this. So it's like more people are making moves.
Yeah,
which is good. That's nice to see.
Yeah, I'm super excited to move down. I can't wait to go apartment shopping this weekend.
Yeah. Is that what you're coming down for?
Yeah. So Saturday all day, I'm doing apartment shopping. And then Monday, I'm looking at one other if I don't find anything that I like on Saturday. But they're closed on Sunday. So that's why I'm going to Universal. Oh,
gotcha. Yeah, no, that's cool. I remember too on a couple of our Disney trips, we did the same thing. We just like came down pretty much to look, but of course we always end up at Disney. But the one time it was gonna be like a short trip. I had just started a new job, so I think I went I was here for like a little over 24 hours. I was not here very long, but like we like go to everyone knew we were staying at Art of Animation except for my brother and my dad. And so we're like driving and we get to like, we go through like the arches and my dad like right away is like suspicious. You know, he's like, oh, why do we go there? And my sister like played off great. She's like, oh shoot. She's like, I think we're lost. Like we're in like the wrong place. So like we're doing this. And then she like turns into Pop's entry. And he's like, I think we're really lost. And my sister's like, yeah, we are. It wasn't until like, I think my mom finally said like, we're staying here. They were like, oh, okay. Because we just kept telling them like we were just like lost. We're all acting like super confused. They probably didn't know what was going on, but it was pretty crazy. But that was also, and then that same trip we surprised them with Not So Scary. That was our first time going to Not So Scary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember much from it though. It wasn't even that long ago, but
it doesn't seem like when I went, it didn't seem much different than any other kind of day, except that everything was like spooky. Like the
And people
castle
had like
had like
Halloween
the
costumes.
spooky on it, like the
Yeah.
spooky Halloween decorations. They had a different castle show and a different fireworks show. And they had trick-or-treating all over the place, and there was a bunch of people dressed up in costumes. That's all I remember from it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, hello, Elizabeth, too. Got some more people stepping in here. So I also too, I don't think I said this yet, but I'm probably gonna do like a shorter show too today. Probably like around like 8:00. It's 7:35 now. But also before I forget, we are gonna do a giveaway as we always do. Actually, I gotta set this up. I'm not prepared. I don't have my wheel ready. And I haven't been keeping track either, so I gotta do that now too. I'm not gonna show yet, actually, guys. Sorry.
So if you haven't commented yet, make sure you comment so you're entered into Connor's giveaway whenever he gets his mess together.
It's becoming a common theme here. But hey, you know what's one plus? I haven't been muted yet, so
yes. I don't know what was going on last week with that.
So I think it's something with this mic, because actually like 10 minutes before I came on, all of a sudden I saw it said it muted, but then it was like it's like your something like the wire. It was like your wire like disconnected. So it must just be like kind of like loose. But also I changed the port.
Were you like stepping on it?
No, I think I don't know what the heck I did. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so.
Guys, Connor teases me like all the time, so it's nice to get him back on his own channel.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Morgan's just out of the chat. I'm like, oh, where'd she go? Just kidding. But hold on here. All right, cool. All right, so I can start putting
Winter Garden. I haven't heard of Winter Garden. Is it like, so I'm gonna be teaching in like Osceola County, so I'm trying to stay like in that area, which is like if Orlando's like right here where Disney is, I'm trying to stay like under there. Is it like around there? Or am I gonna have to like go through Disney traffic every day? Because I'm not about that.
I believe like I don't even know the area that well. I do know that like I don't really want to say where I am, but it's not near me. It's kind of like if you're looking at Disney, let me try to think here. I think it's like north of or like Orlando.
Yeah. Yes, Elizabeth. I was thinking of like posting stuff on my Instagram about it, or maybe doing like a phone video.
Oh, cool.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, Melissa. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And we'll throw that up there too. Aww. Oh, here. And we got a good question too from Kaylee here.
You missed her question.
Oh, whoops. How did I do that?
Section of there we go. I have strong opinions on this. You go ahead.
All right.
You go more than I do.
Yeah. So I'm going to start off saying this. I had never been to Universal before I moved here, actually, because I was always just like, we were a hardcore Disney family. That's what we did. My brother always wanted to go Universal, though. And then when we came, I was like super like surprised I liked it as much as I did. Honestly, I think my favorite part is going to be kind of general, but like, I'd probably say like just like the Wizarding World. I just think that's so cool. It got me like way more into like the movies too, which obviously is cool that they like could do that. And I just think it's like really well themed. I'm a big theme person too, because I know everyone's been talking about like this like battle between like Velocicoaster like being like the best ride in Orlando right now, and I disagree but again like I like more themed rides where I feel like that's more thrill. Although the queue is really cool, but yeah, I don't know. I just like Wizarding World a lot. I like how they have a lot of different rides, right? I mean, if you think about it, is it 3 different ones? No, 4.
4.
The Hippogriff too, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's like cool. I just recently went to the Leaky Cauldron, which I thought was like really good. I like how they have all like the interactive wand, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, I would say that's probably my favorite part. I'm trying to think of like my favorite ride too. I don't know. Everyone says they like Mummy the best. I don't agree with that at all. Well, I'm talking about on this Universal side. If I had to pick a ride between any of them, it'd be Hagrid's for sure.
Yeah, Hagrid's, I agree. I like Wizarding World the best. But I think I don't know what my favorite would be. I kind of like the train.
Oh, yeah. No, I like the train too a lot. But I'm actually going to say this. I'm glad you brought that up because I was a little unhappy with this. So, I've only been on the train since like when it was like COVID time. So, you had the whole cabin to like yourself. But
Yeah.
this last time they put people with you. So we had a full 8 thing where it was 5 of us and then 3 like strangers, and they're literally like right on top of you, which that made me not like it much like at all. Just because like I
Yeah.
don't know, like not even just like I mean COVID aside, it's just like it's just kind of awkward too. You're just like sitting there, like I mean I can talk to a wall, but like still that doesn't mean they want to talk to me. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of
Yeah.
like the
That's like
what,
that awkward situation on a plane where like the person next to you is just talking your ear off and you're like, I want to talk to you, but at the same time, I want to sleep.
yeah. And like obviously like once like the show gets going, you're not really gonna be talking to anybody anyway. But like in the beginning, you're just like sitting there while they're loading everyone else on, and you're just like kind of like what to talk about. I mean, the purchase and exit was great because she was just like, oh, like the obvious question, like, oh, where are you guys from? Obviously you can like start, and we're like, oh, we just moved here and that kind of thing. But
Yeah. I heard that's with the Skyliner too. They're boarding like full Skyliners now.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah.
But
So
I heard though you can ask to not. You can say like, can we just go on by ourselves, and they'll let you.
for the Skyliner or the
Skyliner,
train?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Because then
gonna
that
say
made me,
I don't see them doing that for the train because it's technically like an attraction, but
yeah. So that made me
um,
think. Like I was like, I wonder, like, because I'm probably gonna ask next time just to see.
yeah, maybe I'm hoping. I've never ridden Gringotts,
Oh, I love
Kaylee,
Green
so I
Dots.
have no. That's a sore subject for me. If you don't know, I've only ever been to Universal 3 times in my life.
Okay.
And the last one was my first time ever at Harry Potter World. So,
Okay.
and I didn't get to ride Gringotts after waiting all day.
What happened?
So, I was gonna make me tell this. So I went back in August when it like the second or third week it opens. And I don't know if you know this, but Universal basically had every single ride on the virtual pass system in August. And you only got 3 passes until you started using them. So we strategically picked our passes for Hagrid's being first. And then I think we picked like the Mummy maybe or something like that. And then we picked Gringotts for last. We picked it for 4:00 because we thought like, oh, it would be like the lines would be better. More people would be gone. Well, right as we went to board, like our group was called, Gringotts went down.
Oh man.
And it never came back up. And they were like, oh, well, we'll give you like, and I had already had enough that day. I was in a boot. My ankle was like swollen because it was sprained. And Universal was not accommodating at that time because they were too stressed out. It was just, I was over it. And I was like, well, do you think it will go back up? And they're like, it should only be 30 minutes. We waited for like 2 hours and it never went back up.
Oh, man. Now, I think, I don't know if she's still here either, but didn't John and Claire have a very similar situation like that at Hagrid's? Like they had gotten there early and then it like shut down. But then when it opened back up, they weren't like going to honor like the people that were there like earlier or something like that.
I think the whole thing was that she stayed at the hotel. And if you stay at the hotel, you're supposed to be able to get into the parks an hour early before anyone else. But they had let people in early already. And then like there were no passes left for Hagrid's. Mm-hmm. But this was like even worse than it. I don't know how it is now. I'm assuming you don't need virtual passes for every single ride.
You see what Bill just said? That's hilarious. Sorry to cut you off there, but that was good. Jean Claire's like, what? Why are you talking about me?
Ajana Claire, tell your story.
Yeah, we were talking about like Universal and like dealing with certain situations. Yeah, and we were talking about like the time that it was so funny too because you saw Ajana Claire go through like all the stages. Like she was just like disappointed, then she was like angry, and then she was like, oh no, and then she's like happy at the end. I remember she was like dancing.
Yeah, and it was so frustrating because I'd waited all day and like the thing is, like, you can't get more than one pass per ride then. So it was like you could not re-ride anything in August. And I mean, like, every ride had a virtual pass. There was not one ride that you could ride without getting a virtual pass, which was the most frustrating thing ever.
Yeah.
And so it was complete. Like, I was so disappointed. We had done everything we had wanted to do at that point, and they were like, well, we'll give you this voucher for a fast pass. And I'm like, I don't want a fast pass. I just want to ride. Like,
yeah. That's frustrating.
Yeah. So that was my universal letdown.
There you go. Sorry to bring up the bad memories, but
I'm hoping for better ones. I'm not going to be, well, knock on wood, I don't sprain my ankle within the next 2 days.
We don't want that, though.
No.
I do want to answer Melissa's question, but before we do, I'm just going to show the giveaway. And also, too, last week's winner never contacted me, so I'm going to do that one. We're going to do 2 giveaways tonight, actually. So, yeah, get pumped up, people. We're going to give away these tonight. The Ariel ears. These are from the warehouse. I'm not sure how much they are now. Do you already have these?
$3.99.
Yeah, I think they were $7.99 when I got them, but I mean, what ears are usually like what, $30?
Yep, $30.
Yeah, so retail $30, and then we're also gonna do this. It's a Small World. I kept forgetting. I always whenever I think of It's a Small World, I always forget the name for some reason because I know like last week I kept saying I was like, yeah, it's and then like 20 minutes later I was like, it's a Small World.
My giveaway winner didn't contact me either for my 200 giveaway. I pulled 2 winners and neither of them contacted me. So
apparently you can't like message through YouTube or something. I think that's what Tim said. So I couldn't like contact that person because they weren't in the chat like when we were here. So for anybody here too, unless like you're not following me on Instagram or anything like that, it's gonna be hard for me to contact you. So if you do want to win,
so hit him up on Instagram.
And we're only gonna stick around for probably like 15 more minutes. So it's not that long. Hang on, guys. But actually, I do. I'm gonna get. I didn't forget about Melissa yet, but I just want to check because I did call this the countdown to 1,000. So I feel like I should be updating on like where we're at. All right, we're still at that 979 mark. Not bad, not bad. But let's get where is Melissa's question?
You got a lot of questions.
I know. So, well, I'll try to do rapid fire here. What is y'all's favorite land at Magic Kingdom? Oh man, you can go first.
It changes every time. I would have to say probably Frontierland because that's where the pin store is, and that's where cavalcades and parades come by, and Splash Mountain, and some of the best photo passes are there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll share some other people's opinions too while we go. I agree with Richard, though. I think Tomorrowland is my favorite because I love Space Ranger Spin. I love People Mover and also Carousel Progress. So, and also Space Mountain too. So
you're going to hate me. I've never been on People Mover.
All right. How do you get rid of Morgan on this chat? No, just kidding. But
it's always been closed. Every time I go, it's closed.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, I know when it recently opened up, too, I think it was Cam, like, they got stuck on it. Yeah, so...
If you get stuck inside Space Mountain, that's the best place to be stuck.
Yeah, not terrible, I guess. Someone had asked me this recently, I forget who it was, but they were like, have you ever been on Space Mountain with the lights on?
No.
Me either, but...
I've been on it where it's, like, half lit, like, the lights are dim, but they're not completely off. But I've never been on it when they're completely on. I think I would be too petrified then. Yeah, for sure. I have another good question here too. Someone's got. This is actually good because I've been going to Disney Springs a lot lately. Favorite part? Oh man. So honestly, my favorite part is food. So I'm probably gonna just tell my favorite restaurant. Honestly, I love Homecoming. I've been there twice now, maybe 3. I think twice, and I've been there for dinner and brunch. Both were like really good experiences. Jealous. They also had that cool what is it? You get the alcoholic drink. It's like $22, and you get like free refills of non-alcoholic drinks for obviously free. And then so I just looked Saturday. There is a 3:15 reservation for Homecoming. There you go. But I don't know. I don't think I'll be done looking at apartments by then. Oh,
What's more important, living or homecoming?
I don't know.
What's the latter?
Oh my god.
Richard said he would rock the Small World wallet. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just bringing up some, I guess, bad memories for people. I don't know. Because wait,
No,
you
those
said.
ears. It's like an inside joke between John and
Oh,
Sarah.
okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, because I saw you reacted like weird too when I
It's just
first said it.
it's like it's
I was like,
that
"Do you
those
have
ears
them?"
have been in like every single subscription box for the past like month and a half, and people keep getting them.
Okay. Sorry, guys. It's supposed to be a positive. I'm sorry I'm bringing up all these bad things, but yeah, no one else is gonna want to come on. They're gonna be like, you made Morgan talk about the time she sprained her ankle and went on there, and then you're bringing up the ears.
I didn't talk about how I sprained my ankle. I just said about the time I went to Universal with the sprained ankle.
Yeah. This is a pretty good one too.
Yes. I 10 out of 10 agree. It is my least favorite ride in all of Disney.
See, I like it. I don't know if I want to get stuck on it, but
I like it every once in a while, but no.
Yeah. You know, I can like I want to go to Disneyland so bad. I heard it's obviously smaller, but I heard it's just better. I heard that food too is like so much better there.
I haven't heard that it's better. I heard that like people like it more for the nostalgia.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I tried the food trucks in Disney Springs.
Yeah, I tried the Four Rivers. I actually just drove by the actual like Four Rivers restaurant today. It's in Kissimmee, but or is it Kissimmee? I don't know how you pronounce it, but they have the taco truck there too, which is good. It's like the taco cone, which is really good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get through. I'm not too far behind, I don't think. Okay. No. I've got 2 pairs. Oh, see, Jesse likes the Small World too. I think we had this debate last week because I think I threatened to kick you out last week. Well, you weren't on last week, but I think I also told Kaylee to get out last week too because she's not from New Jersey. I was kidding.
I like It's a Small World. Don't get me wrong. I think I would like the Disneyland version better, though.
Yeah, here's Bill with his sarcasm, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my God.
That's going to cause like a...
I go on it like once every like few years, and that's enough.
Yeah. I'm just double checking, too, to make sure I have everyone's names in here. I always like to... I show you guys usually anyway, just to make sure. But yeah, this has been fun. Yeah, we'll hang around for like 7 more minutes. I'm trying to think what else we could talk about. Like any other like big news today? I haven't really been looking, to be quite honest. But
they just came out with a new wishable pin series. If you guys saw that,
cool.
Yeah, they are adorable. You can get like the Country Bears, which I'm sure are going to be like the hot ticket ones this time around. Last time it was Briar Rabbit and Briar Fox. But I've heard that Disney might be making moves to getting rid of Country Bears. So,
hey, that'd be a good question. How's everyone feel about Country Bears? I love it.
Yeah, I love it, but it is a little.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. But yeah, no, I've heard that too.
Shop Disney. The wishable pins are on Shop Disney right now, apparently. And I'm sure if they're anything like the last pack, they're probably $30 or $35 for 5 pins.
And hey, Seth, I don't think I saw you come in yet. So nice to see you. But yeah, no, it was crazy too. Because I remember like when I think of wishables, I was thinking like a couple weeks ago where it was like Five Below had them, and literally everybody was like on either Instagram or YouTube, and they're like, "Get the wishables or get the wishables." There you go. Yeah. And I know the warehouse had them for a while. It was like the waffle ones, I think, right?
Yeah, I originally got this series. This is like my extra churro one I opened on my Instagram. Okay. But like I got this series at the Character Warehouse when I went back in February for $4.99, something like that, $3.99. And I got the churros and then I got 2 popcorns.
Okay.
And I thought they were like done with. And then I saw that they were at Five Below.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like Christina too from Read Pray Disney. She was like talking about it. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. I actually just got another Wishable series that is like one of the hardest to get.
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited. I have that unboxing coming out next week.
I agree with Soldier here too, because that was one of the reasons why I loved Country Bears too. I loved the movie. I had like all the characters. I knew all the songs.
I loved the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just went on it for like the first time in a while on my last trip, and I was finally picking up on what they were saying in some of the songs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like kind of a similar reason too with like, Splash Mountain too. That's eventually going to go.
Yeah. But when do you think Splash Mountain's going to go?
I don't know. Because I feel like
I have a feeling the next time it goes down for refurb, so like probably after Christmas is when they're going to do the change.
I know a lot of people were wondering if it was going to happen like during this time because they, Disney started. Because like right now, if you go on Disney, there's construction everywhere. Oh, I mean, I know Contemporary, Polynesian. I'm trying to think where else, but I mean, that's just one very central area I just picked out there. But I mean, obviously, Epcot's got like stuff going on, but like everywhere because I don't think that was originally the plan, but because they were like, oh, well, we might as well like, get working here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you worked on like construction for Disney, you're probably like, it's probably like the busiest time of your life.
Yes, they are at Five Below, or at least they were.
Yeah. I haven't been to any like Five Belows around here in a long time. Last time I did was
I really want to go to Disneyland and see the Small World. I just watched this documentary on Disney Plus that was all about Walt, and Small World was like a big part of it. So I was like really interested in it. But
yeah. Well, yeah, I think someone asked in the live chat last week, they were like, what's your favorite like opening day attraction? Which I thought was like kind of a cool question.
Yeah.
But
I don't
let's see here.
Probably Pirates.
Yeah.
I can't think of what else was an opening day attraction.
What did you say?
I can't think of what else was an opening day attraction other than Small World and Carousel Progress.
Yeah, I think Carousel Progress was my pick.
Oh.
But honestly, like I remember like thinking to myself last week, I was like, I don't really know that many, but I was like, I know that's one, and I do like that ride, obviously. I mean,
yeah. Stacy, I'm not in Florida either. They've been all over. I know people in Virginia. I'm in Maryland. And I got them. I know people like all over the country have been getting them at their Five Belows.
Yeah, because I remember like when I was seeing it too. Yeah, it wasn't just like one like central area. It was everybody was getting them. But while we're still here, we'll start giving away some stuff here. And Morgan, I guess I'll throw you in here too, even though you were kind of part of it tonight. I think it's only fair.
Thanks.
But I'm just gonna double check real fast, make sure I didn't miss any. But actually, I think the best way to do it is I'll just show everyone what I'm kind of looking at, and then
we'll take Phil's comment off so people can see.
Oh yeah. I remember you were like saying that last week too, and I didn't notice it, but after I already had done it all, so. All right, I'm not gonna lie though. One of the things I am most excited about getting 2,000 is that I'll actually be able to stream on YouTube and not StreamYard. Nothing against StreamYard.
Did you see what the soldier commented? The soldier person. Sorry, I don't know how to say that first part, but.
Oh wow! Wow, that's really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is. Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. I just finished that there. Nice. It was actually I remember like Bill was like telling me a cool story too one time that he was actually at the Polynesian once where it snowed. Which
what?
You don't see that every day, but all right, guys, let's do this.
I don't think you have that guy on your wheel there.
Who, Soldier?
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing?
He's here. He's above you.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Oh, you just put Soldier. Gotcha.
Yeah. It was giving everyone nicknames. Oh yeah, but guys, here's like the list. I'll give you guys like a minute or two. If you don't see your name here, please let me know because there's probably a chance I could have missed somebody, but I think I did a pretty good job. But yeah, Morgan, yeah, what do you got coming up on your channel? We'll talk about that real quick, and then I'll talk about what's going up on mine, and then we'll do the giveaway and we'll end this thing.
So on my channel, I do a lot of unboxing content. So I have a Bippity box that just came out today. I have a Disney closing store haul coming out on my Haul Saturday series. And I actually have footage from the closing of the store, what it kind of looked like a few days before it closed. And then next week I have Magic Mail on Monday, and I have a Wishable unboxing, a Monsters Inc. Wishable unboxing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. was like one of the first ones they put out, so I'm really excited that I got those.
I feel like that's like two of your favorite things.
It is.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, so Seth said he did not see him. I got him in there. I thought I put Stacy. Yeah, Stacy right here. All right, cool. Oh, what's on my channel? Interesting. Character Warehouse, which is gonna be a Character Warehouse / Burlington Coat Factory, which sounds weird, but it's gonna make sense. That's on Friday. I'm trying to think about anything before that. I don't think so.
1,000 coming up soon.
What is that?
1,000 coming up soon.
Yes. And then Monday we're going to do. I don't even know what's on Monday yet, actually. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be something from this weekend. Actually, it's probably going to be like one of my resort tours from this upcoming weekend. And then actually, so before Monday, I'm going to post, hopefully, the Friday's event, the Informer. That's going to go up faster than on Monday, too. So there's actually going to be 3 videos within a week from now. Guaranteed. All right, cool. So it looks like everyone...
You're at 980 now, Connor.
Yeah, I saw that before. I just forgot to tell everybody, but that was exciting. I think you were talking and I made like a face because I was excited, but all right, cool. Let's do this. We'll start spinning this thing here. There's a certain satisfaction you get when you do this too.
Wait, don't spin it yet. Remove the comment.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
All right. We'll get Elizabeth up here before we start. All right, cool. All right, let's do this thing. So first we'll do last week's one. So I think it was Mystique. She never claimed this. So, and I had no way of getting in contact with her. So we're going to give this away now. That was kind of I remember like Tim messaged me right afterwards. He's like, you might want to like that. I was like, I'm just going to do it next week. I was like, if she doesn't claim it. All right, we're spinning this thing. Let's go.
Who's going to win? Who's going to win?
All right, Bill. There we go. I feel like Bill always gets it. He was close last week. And now he actually gets it. There we go.
Good job, Bill.
Yeah, seriously. All right, we'll do the other one. We're gonna go right into the other one. We'll do back to back here. All right, so we're doing the ears. I can't see myself, so I think you guys can see these. All right.
Yep.
Let's do this thing. Here we go. We're spinning another one. Congrats to Bill on the last one. We'll do no. Oh, well, it doesn't look like Bill. Oh, it looks like. Oh, what?
Oh, Richard, you were so close.
I know. That looked like it was going to be Richard for sure.
It looks like it's dead center. Like,
but it actually, if you actually do look at it right now, I don't know if you guys can see as well as I can. It's like slightly over to Samantha's. Oh, man. What a heartbreaker.
Oh.
But Samantha, so I think Samantha is still in here. I know Bill probably is. Maybe not.
Samantha, are you here? I feel like I'm Olaf. Samantha?
Yeah. Okay, well, Juliet is here. That's Bill's wife, so she can claim it for him if he's not.
Okay, Bill says he's here.
Oh, okay, good. All right, he's here. All right, so he wins the. I'm forgetting the name again. It's a Small World wallet. Oh, it's right here. And then the ears goes to Samantha. Now I
I
don't
say if
know.
Samantha doesn't claim it, it should go to Richard because that was super close.
All right, we can do that. Yeah, because I'm trying to think if I'm going up to Samantha now. I'm trying to think if she follows me on Instagram. Or, because that was the thing too. I even went on a bunch of my videos and tried to see if Mystique had commented, and I was just going to comment on like a random comment and just be like, hey, you won the live. So I'll probably try to do that with Samantha. And then if I can't get a hold of her that way, we'll give it to our guy Richard over here. Because that was close. I almost said, I was like, Richard's the winner. And then like Samantha's name came up and I was like, wait, what? It was close though. All right, cool. All right, guys. So yeah, like I said, exciting weekend coming up for me for sure. Morgan's going to be here as well on Sunday, which is going to be awesome. Thanks to Morgan too for joining us, because I literally said Morgan was one of the first people here. I was like, hey, you want to come on? So very impromptu, very last minute, but it was fun. And it was cool.
I actually just woke up from a nap. So
okay, there you go. Nice and energized. Yeah, it was perfect. It's like we planned this, but yeah. Yeah, no, it was fun. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, I was hoping this would be the, kind of countdown to 1,000, but totally fine that it's not. I had a lot of fun anyway. As of now, we're still at 980, so 20 away. So I think it's definitely possible. I'm hoping after maybe this weekend with like the former and like another Character Warehouse video and stuff like that, I think we're gonna be good to go. But yeah, it's fun, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Follow Morgan, Teaching Disney. She does a lot of great like unboxings, swaps, very creative stuff. Yeah, hauls. Yeah, a bunch of hauls.
So much. People love seeing me spend money.
Yeah, for sure. But oh yeah, guys. So thank you so much. I just want to make sure I don't miss any comments here. We got a couple things. Oh no, that's not good. And one last comment here. Hey, Julia. Yeah, hey, better late than never. Glad you were able to make it. Thank you so much, guys. Look forward to some content this upcoming weekend, starting with Friday, probably Saturday or Sunday. And then, yeah, guys, we'll see you next time. Again, thanks, Morgan. See you guys.
Bye.
I feel like this